want me to get rid of this, huh? City residents have been complaining about all the pollution and noise and the fact that it's oil and we've got all this wasted space. Well, you know what? Have no fear. I have just a solution for this. Hold on, where is it? There we go. And if I could just do this before the next episode when full-powered meteor, I can... Wait. Has that camera been on the whole time? You all saw nothing. Well, I mean, we do need to move this area if we're being honest, but we'll get to that. So I gotta welcome y'all into the 24th episode of our City Skylines playthrough. Morgoth the Barbarian, of course. And when we were around here last time, we did try some fixing of our own. Trying to fix our harbor districts once and for all, and I hate to say it, but I think we failed. The ships are still adamant on using this one. So you know what? I'm actually going to start this episode by trying a little experiment. That! Yeah, that's right. No more harbor for you. We'll see if this is getting used or not, but... Anyways, when we last started off, we got this set up. We got our train network going. And we're going to keep this train going. Maybe building up some more of our industrial areas, because some of them made it to level 5. And, of course, we got to deal with this sewage emergency that just popped up. Oh, who am I kidding? I know. I was trying to get to my intro, and then the game decided, hey... Let's rudely interrupt you by pointing out that there's hardly enough sewage treatment. It's always something, you know? Here I am trying to do these grade A intros, and the game is like, no, not allowed. Okay, you know what buttons to hit. I mean, I'll get back to you in just a minute here. But we gotta throw in some more water stuff. Hold on. Here, we'll do 2 just so there's enough, because I'm sure we'll have more demand out in the future. And then, where is the eco water treatment plant? There it is. Now, we'll just keep building up. Well, we'll do 3. It's been a while since we needed some more water stuff, too, both intake and out. But I guess we finally made it to that point. But that should set us up for all what we need later on. Alright, are we happy now? Alright, we're happy on the water availability. Not so much on that. What is going on here? Oh, never mind. I was just going to say, we don't have the capacity for that, but so be it. Okay, at least the electricity's looking good, too. And the garbage. And you know what? I think we'll put in another round of these just to keep our beaches clean too. I'd like to at least keep our beaches pristine so to get rid of all this pollution here as much as we possibly could. But as I was saying before we got rudely interrupted by the game, I will drop a meteor on this city, tsunami on this city so fast. Anyways... We managed to get this completed. Now there's trains running around all over the place. And all havoc is breaking loose here. It's the best setup I could get it, realistically, but... It is working out quite nicely. Huh, I angled it wrong. So I can already see an issue. Wait, why is traffic going that way? This game never fails to just confuse me in more ways than what... Oh, okay, at least that van's got the issue. Yeah, at least these oil trucks have got the correct issue. Then you have the traffic that's coming through this way and just being like, nah, we're good. This is supposed to be for our emergency vehicles, not... Never mind, I will never understand AA traffic in this game. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, we built that network up finally. So we got a few industrial districts to deal with. I was hoping we could finally get this moving, and I'm going to need to do a couple last-minute preparations for this. But I'm going to begin with over here, and no, we're not going to drop a meteor on it. I think the time has come to finally get rid of this industrial district. It is so out of place, and this one too, if we're being honest. These are just so out of place, it's not even funny. So, it might be in our best interest to finally get rid of these, but you can already see one problem. We've got landfills everywhere. And all that fun stuff, so we'll have to think of something here for where to put this. Let me start off with the industrial districts first. Because in this equation, too, are special factories. We need to start figuring out where they're going to get placed. So first things first, let's just take a quick look. Okay, we've got plenty of things over here. How about we get one more fiberglass plant? Because we're probably going to need it. Start off by building that. Oh, I see one problem right off the bat. There we go. That fixes that problem. I don't know why that was like that. And then we'll put a storage building right in the center here. This is a raw mineral storage and an ore industrial storage right across the street. I'm aware they're probably going to need to be both electrified, but that's fine. Alright, and we have access to the good stuff now. That includes special factories, so what I think we'll do is we'll put in a couple of large underground mines. Do like 3. And where's the big boy excavators? Oh, there you are. We'll put a couple of big boys here too. Not bad, eh? This is why I wanted to have a lot of space in here too, because I know these large ore mines take up a lot of space, but hey, it is what it is, so. By the way, we also made it to level 5 over here. We could use a lot more paper. Just like earlier, we've got access to big boy stuff. And apparently the slope is a bit too steep for it to be produced. What the heck? Bruh. We can even build some large sapling fields over here. I'll place a couple. Yeah, I know. It's giving me the whole, you need water again. Alright, hang on. We'll deal with that in just a minute. I think a pulp mill's got to go over here. That is outside the city. Well, yeah. I was just going to say, maybe I should throw up anarchy mode, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it right here. Build this thing over here too. I believe that is an engineered wood plant. Build this right in the center. Alright, hold on. Wow, one spot on the map where we need water. Okay. I mean, trees do need water, so it makes sense. There, so we never have to worry about that ever again. And why does this need electricity all of a sudden? What happened here? There, that works. Alright, there we go. I think that's all set now. Yep. Excellent. Let's get rid of this one too. This one as well. There we go. Alright, there she goes. All set, I think. That'll catch up inevitably, so. We do need some more industrial, but not yet. Let's go over here. We're at level 4. And climbing. I don't think we necessarily need any oil production right now. Especially since we have full storage. So I'm going to leave it as is. So, that takes care of that. And of course we still got all the space over here. Plus, inevitably, we are going to need to build this out. I'm earmarking this for more residential stuff. I may end up doing like a small little riverfront park over here, but that's in the future. Let's go over to the present and address what we came here for, and that's the Dean Oil area and Mulberry Square. We're going to need to get rid of them. There's a slight issue. This. We got two... Oh, that's not good. We got two of these bad boys, one of which could probably be moved right now. We'll deal with that shortly. I'd just like to get a layout of the land here. I know, I'm going to have to use the move it tool on these landfills over here. I think one's going to have to be moved over here, I take it. And this cargo train facility, the second I get rid of these, is going to become obsolete. I am fine with that. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to, you know... That is removing a park area. Dean Oil area, I'm sorry, but you are completely out of place, and your services are no longer needed. Goodbye. And with that, the Dean Oil area is now done and gone. So now I am going to have to demolish every single building that's in here. Well, almost. There's a couple buildings in here I probably won't. I know, this is going to take a while here. Mainly these ones. We're not going to touch those just yet. Those are really the only ones I'm not going to deal with at the moment. We have more than enough power to serve our community here, so sure, we'll get rid of those too. Of course, I'll double check on that as time goes on. We'll delete the firehouse too. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. The game... I wish there was a way you could just delete this whole thing all at once. Alright, that backfired horribly. Oh boy, it turns out we actually couldn't afford to delete those. Now I'm trying to see where the issue is here. I think it's actually on this side of the map, right? Yeah. Well, I suppose this can join the, solar updraft towers. I don't really foresee a need to build it on this side of the map. Okay, I'm leaving it paused for just a second. We're actually going to change this up a little bit. One second here. Build this around the back end of our airport and be like in a supplemental power district here. Alright, we'll connect this row too. That works. And of course we got to complete the median street to get that moved set up, and then we'll build some solar updraft towers. There's really nothing we're going to build over here, nothing special. I really wanted to. Ooh, do we do it or not? Do we introduce nukes into here, or am I nuts? You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to build a nuke plant. I just need to figure out a good spot for it, number one, and number two. This is one of those things where you know, if it blows up, well, that wouldn't be a good thing now, would it? I mean, at least in SimCity, if this blows up, that's usually not a good thing. We don't want to go there. Okay, I suppose putting a nuke over here, plant over here. Man, oh man, putting this is a little bit hard. It feels awkward putting it near the airport for reasons. You know what? Let's put it over here near the end of our city. At least if something were to happen, you know, wouldn't be, like, terrible. There we go. Now we're in business. There we go. And that thing's going to produce a lot of power, so we should have all the electricity we need. Alright, now let me see if the game accepts it or not. Yeah, we deleted a few too many oil power plants, otherwise the game would have... Oh, and oh, there's part of the issue, too. Unbeknownst to me is that when we did that, I ended up kicking these offline, so that's why the game actually didn't like that. It's kind of a weird method, but alas, here we are. So now, let me just finish up this. And that'll get rid of what's ever left on the oils district over here. What is this? Okay, so this is where it gets weird because we have garbage processing centers over here. But getting rid of them is just not that simple. Speaking of things that aren't that simple. That is now gone because there really is no reason for that to exist. This is gone. I might be moving all three of these. You know what? I'm going to move all three of these too. Put them next to each other. Alright. It's all set, and I just gotta power and water them. In other words, and by that I mean connect them to the grid. Alright, there we go. We're all set there. And I just finish up by deleting this whole thing, and we're good. Alright, so now the garbage things. Where am I putting them? I think I spied a little... Now, there's two ways to get rid of these, and we all know what the first one is. That's usually my go-to method, unapologetically. But, you know what? Let's be a little bit more civilized, shall we? Once we're going to be a little bit more civilized and just do it. That's this. Use the movement tool. Well, what happened? Oh, you need to be flipped. That's better. There we go. I believe we need to do the same for... There's one more landfill in here. There you are. You, come here. I mean, we could drop a meteor on, flaming hail on it, like, for old time's sake. But we're more civilized than that now these days. We don't need to go that route. I mean, I could just for funsies, but no. We're not that insane. I'll put this recycling center close by. Just for, reasons. The giant recycling center should probably stay near the city, too, while we're at it. There we go. You can go over there. I believe we've cleaned everything out with the obvious exception, I can't talk, of our two special factories. So let's move you. You just need oil, so realistically, if you go near the oil district, the Umber refining site, it really doesn't matter. And then we'll just return you to that. Alright, so that's one down. This, I believe, is for... yeah, the clothing factory, which needs plastics. My plan, if you will, and we'll move this over here, was to kind of make this district for all of our special factories and such. So, as kind of a temporary thought... oh, that's not good. Put that there. Okay, it's a very bad idea to not water the nuke plant. I'm pretty certain they need water. Good grief. Of all the things I choose not to give water, that is probably the last thing I should not be giving any water to. It's not like the cooling tower is needed or anything. No, not at all. Oh boy, I am apparently trying to nuke my city to death. That is a really smart idea. I mean, if you really want to see a disaster, go for it, but that's not what I'm looking for anyways. Dean Center is now eliminated, and I'm going to have to reroute this whole thing. This road's going to have to connect to that, so here. Let me do a few things here. Medically with these roads. What on earth? Too few services. Oh, that's because there's hardly anything here. And actually... glad you reminded me that you exist, because that is no longer the case. Ouchies. Mulberry Square's been deleted, and there you go. I'm aware there's some more landfills over here too, but we'll deal with those later. I'm gonna save the game for right now. Always an adventure with me when it comes to saving this game, you know? Alright, so now I can kind of rewire some of these roads that are over here. Work on fixing this up a little bit. I don't necessarily need these roundabouts anymore. That's the thing. We'll get rid of that. I don't know what that was, but it's gone now. I might as well get rid of this too, except for the main streets. We'll build around it. Yeah, I know it needs electricity. I'm not going to acknowledge that for the time being. We'll leave the fire station there. And I believe we are all set. Alright, and I believe we are all set now, with one obvious exception, and that is temporary power line. Alright. No, we are not. I lied. We still have a few roundabouts left over. Alright, we are now all set effectively. So now... now we just make a few slight connections here and upgrade the rest. We're gonna make this district a lot nicer than it was before. Excellent. And we can actually do some stuff with the roads here. Actually, this gives me an opportunity to redo some of these roads over here. There we go. This curve is now no longer necessary. So if we just do this right here. I guess it's temporarily closed for the time being. I don't know where. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, yikes. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Oopsies. Alright, hang on. I'm making this like 20 million times worse than it has to be. There we go. That was a little bit of a snafu on my behalf. That happens. Slope too steep, of course. Now it's not too steep. Okay, I think we've got it now. Huh, there you go. Almost. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we fixed it. So now it looks a lot better. If I really wanted to, I could bring this highway and kind of reorganize this whole interchange, but for right now, we're fine. It's fine the way it is. There's a few city streets I'd like to fix too. What is this? Oh, post office. It's fine. We'll keep the Statue of Wealth over here. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's delete it. Sorry, Statue of Wealth, you're out of here. We're gonna make this an actual intersection over here. There we go. And then, let's see. I suppose this street can end over here now. How about we do this now? There we go. Now connects into that. We'll move the police headquarters to somewhere else. We'll just keep both of these, it's fine. There we go, those are all set. I don't know what we're gonna do with the landfills, though. Well... What should I do with these landfills? My, oh my, I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about this. What do we do with them? Alright, so I managed to move a couple of them, as well as a recycling plant, but I'm not really sure. Do you feel like excess? Oh well, I'm sure something will come up that'll, you know, deal with it. Hopefully not flaming hail, because, that tends to just show up whenever it wants and create all sorts of havoc. Much more than it should, probably. Who does that anyways? Put flaming hail on a freaking landfill. What kind of savage would do such a thing? Anyways, I think this area is just about ready for development, so we'll just do that. Okay, I'm gonna neaten this out a little bit, make this road commercial. Alright, just gotta fill in the rest of this, and this district is now all set and ready to go. Excellent! I would do the Hill District, but it's actually not really ready yet. So from this point forward, I want to get more commercial space into Aspen Hills here and start getting our hotels up to the end. So we'll focus on that from a commercial standpoint, but we needed more residents here. Clearly we need more industrial. We kind of like threw a little bit off, so I'm gonna actually come over here.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Go over here.
Residents should seek shelter
Throw that up.
if any is available.
All right, all square's gonna have a bit more. Oh, maybe I could put the garbage things over here. You know, we could use some more room. That might not be a bad idea. So let's go over and we'll do it. Oh, look at that. The game automatically brought me...
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Alright, I guess that plan got taken out. Alright, never mind. You know what? That works just as well. Huh. Could have sworn I, didn't order that. Ah, doesn't matter. Everything's fine. See, look, we'll just get rid of these roads. Pretend like that fire will go out, and everything's fine. Oh, man. This game, I swear. There we go. We'll pretend like that didn't happen. As for this, no. Well, ground resources. We're going to get rid of all this oil that's just sitting here. We don't really need it. So we'll try this, use this mod, try our sneaky little trick. Voila! Now it's as if there are no oil reserves under there, so that there's nothing that can be done. This will just get cleaned up on its own. Speaking of cleaning up. Okay, so it looks like the high square district over here is cleaned up, so that's fair game. Okay. By the way, that was a mod I used, so if anyone was wondering, that's kind of a special mod, part of the pack. Okay. A couple more things I'd like to do, and we'll head back over to the industrial area, just to kind of have a, There we go. Oh, we have an opening over here. That works. Like that. I don't know if this is going to connect it in perfect. Nah, almost. Close enough. Alright. New little residential area. That curve has to stay, and I think we're pretty much all set now. Alright, we'll fill this in when the time comes, but we're not going to do it right now. There we go, we'll put one more street up in here. We're not going to fill this up right now. When the time comes... Wait, really? Okay, that's all set. So are all of these... Actually, I forgot the power... Send power connecting to the network. There we go. Alright. That's still getting powered as far as I can tell. We'll put one more little, like, garbage thing over here, too. Because why not? There we go. See, I told you we'd get our landfill. Just had to do it somewhere else. Alright, that's all set now. So, back to the task at hand, which was those, special factories, quote-unquote. Kind of got a little sidetracked from that, but, you know, nature will do what nature wants, I suppose. Okay. So, of course, our trains are kind of getting in the way here. Oh, it's this one. Alright, 1 second while I connect this up, and then we'll get that back. It's just like a highway, only you have to do it with trains. There we go. That is all set. Now it goes underneath the pillars. I get annoyed when that happens. I don't know about the rest of you. And we'll repeat that same exercise with this thing. Oh, just in time, because the train was actually coming through too. Nice. Love that beautiful timing. Go there. Now you can come that way. So now it's just a matter of fitting all of our special buildings in here, or as many as we want. Some should probably stay near their respective locations. For instance, where is it? For instance, it's probably best if we kept the bakery over here because it has all of what we need. But this guy should probably be in that area. So, for instance, we'll take the clothing facility, move it over here for right now. Or, better yet, how about I just build another street right for the center. Realize that I put a ore industry main building over here, which probably should now be moved. Don't worry, the district's still alive. And then you can go on the street over here, assuming it can fit. There you go. And it would be helpful if I give it the necessary, like, resources. Otherwise, I'm going to get yelled at. Again. There we go. So that sort of starts us off there. Now, once again... Some buildings that are close to the district we will keep for sure, but the rest we'll probably keep there. So for instance... Okay, so we don't have access to a seafood faculty. The furniture factory. So recall from Greenville, or if you've played this game before, you've got the resources and then it gets converted to special ones. Well, I say if there's the resources in the area, we should probably keep it there. So this guy, for instance, would probably be better off staying right near our forestry district, but not too far away. Let me make sure. Okay, it's got water. We'll adjust it as time goes on too. Once again, industrial steel. Well, we have all this space not for nothing. Oh. This is a cool thing about these two is that you can build them off of the area here, so if we need to. This will be for all of our combo areas, but in the meantime... Well, darn, I was going to put it in there, so I guess new plan, we'll get rid of this road. And just drop this bad boy in right in the center over here. Cool. See, this is what I'm talking about. These combo ones would probably be better off going in this space. Depending on various circumstances. So the electronics factory would probably go there. Petroleum factory would go there. The soft paper faculty, which probably needs everything. We have the food factory. The sneaker factory. Modular house faculty. This would have to go onto the seaport itself, though. Keep that in mind. We just can't put that anywhere we want. That's got to be on the water. So now, it's just a matter of finding the room requirements for this, I guess you could say. In all honesty, I don't really care where it goes as long as it gets placed. Let me put the smaller faculties over here. Let's start with that first. And I tried to give it as much room as I possibly could. Sometimes it just isn't going to work out properly. That one can go there. Of course, the electronics factory doesn't have enough room. Isn't that wonderful? So I might be off by just a smidge. The petroleum faculty sure does. Okay, well, that's a bonus. You don't. You definitely don't. Oh my god, some of these are just like humongous. Wow, that one just barely fits. So does that. We've got some room over here, so we can definitely stuff it up. As I mentioned earlier, the shipyard is a no-go because it's got to be... Ah! We can barely... Okay, wherever we can find it, I guess. And the car factory is probably the lone holdout, right? No, the electronics factory is. I'm aware, I see it. Don't worry, I didn't forget again. Alright, that just leaves the car faculty in the dust, and I'm not really sure. This thing is humongous. Uh-oh. We may be making an exception for this one. I was hoping to put it with all of our special factories over here, but we may not do it. It doesn't help that there's a train line sitting running right through it. Ah. Wait, we got a space over here. I mean, if it's the only space we can put it in, so be it. Alright. That is not where I wanted to put it, but okay. Sometimes you just gotta be resourceful and just do whatever. Alright. Okay, so let's get some water pipes in before I get my head taken off. There we go. We should have electricity. Now we do. Alright. Where's that food farm? There was one that I think had... Okay, that's at 100%. Gotcha. We'll make the adjustments to the materials as time goes on. There's one final thing I'd like to do here. Warehouses. We're going to need them, and we're going to need big ones. Yes, I did just say that. In theory, they should probably go right in the center, but due to a lack of room and somewhat planning on my part. And then there's all the steepness. I suppose what we could do... I think I can actually get 4 in the various areas throughout this area here. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's move the barracks for a minute. Okay. So I'd like to get 5 of each warehouse. You'll see why I said 5 in just a minute. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, I guess that's breaking that. Whatever. 5. Alright, that's fine. I said 5 because we're going to have all of our resources over here. It doesn't matter where they are, I guess, if they work. We'll have the... Well, we'll do the farming over here. We'll have... And then this will be the main one that contains the specialized ones. Hence why I said that. One for farming, I believe. Farming, wait. Oh, I don't think we have oil. Oopsies. There it is. Okay. Save it. To recall, I turned off autosave for that very purpose right there. Ah, game almost did it to me again. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay, we'll give them a landfill too and a large recycling center on the corner. Just so they have, like, facilities to deal with their stuff over here. So there we go. We have that, all of our main buildings up. And now it's just a matter of making sure they're all happy. Of course, we have the, some other ones in here. I'll turn this back down to 100, by the way, just so we can, until we can kind of get an idea. So the last thing I'd like to do now... Probably have some cargo train stations rolling through this, but as you can see, I've kind of quasi-screwed up. I mean, we've got one over here that's going to help. I think we can kind of work this out a little bit. We do like a cargo train station on each side over here. So what I'm going to do... We'll have one for specialty for this one. So, probably about right... Come in... Okay, so to do this... I can't talk. This one will start off by building like that. On the edge. And we'll do a cargo train station. See, I want it to, like, come off like this. I didn't want it to actually run into it. That's not how this works. Okay, never mind. I think we may have to make some adjustments to the land over here, not for nothing. Hoping it doesn't come down to that. Okay, that helps. We'll complete this road over here. Okay, don't do that. Alright, that works, and now we just need to figure out a way to get it to fit a train in there. This is going to be difficult. Like I was saying, this is going to be difficult. The game doesn't like that either. Okay, never mind. It's much easier to do this on Anarchy mode than it is anything else. Alright, that works. It is sometimes much easier to just build this on Anarchy mode and call it a day. There we go. Now at least the game recognizes that, so there we go. Repeat the same exercise, but over here now. Hey, we even got a road. How convenient. There it is. Nice. And that worked. Nice try, game. I'll have to build it over this, too. There we go. Nice. So now we got a small little cargo train area for that. Okay, I was wondering why the electricity wouldn't work. Where else could we use one? I think for right now, just those two. Actually, we're being fair here. What I'm gonna do... Turn that off, we don't need it. We'll do a little loop over here. There we go. And get make sure it's, is this area protected, by the way? I may have messed with a few things. Well, we do need some more cops, from what I can tell, so... Apparently there's been some fights in there. Alright, there we go. We got our bypasses, and we're basically all set now. Well, this is getting packed, too. You know what? Since we're in the move to build warehouses, how about we build 5 over here? We'll do medium ones, because we don't really need the large ones. Sure, I could build this if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do it for right now. Well... we can just do medium ones. We've got truck traffic running around. And then for all of our special goods over here. So just like earlier. No, not that one. Unique. And I'll just do it in any order. Forestry. Farming. Ore and oil. Got it. There we go. So that should help a little bit with storage to a degree. And you know what? We'll throw in one more for, like, commercial goods. We do need a large one for commercial goods, so I tell you what we're going to do. 'Cause there's a lot of these going off all over the place. put a large one over here? I don't know what I'm going to do with this, so... How about we put a large one over here for our commercial goods? Put one over here and do the same thing. Put it right next over here. Kind of be like a commercialized hub in a way. There we go. And then we don't really have anything for fish. The hope is that maybe, just maybe, we can actually get this to... Just maybe, if we're lucky, to get that to work out. Alright, we don't really need this anymore. And since, you know, that random bout of flaming hail that totally wasn't caused by me showed up. Alright, there we go. So yeah, hopefully that kind of alleviates these concerns too, because I'm getting a little tired seeing that. So I think we're all set here. Look at that, the money is going nuts. Alright, I forgot one more building. I wonder if we can do it. Now this one's going to be the trickiest of them all. I totally forgot we never really got a shipyard in here. Well, isn't that wonderful? Hold on for just a second here. I'm going to see if I can smuggle the shipyard in here. Alright, we did it. But now we need a 2-lane road to go through there. It's going to look very awkward, especially since that's a, it looks very awkward at first sight, but so be it. There we go. Now we got even a shipyard to go through that too, but I don't know if any materials will show up to it. That's the thing. I mean, I guess I suppose we can try. As for a cargo train yard, I don't think that's going to work too well. Well, actually, we can. One second. We'll do. Last thing I'm doing, and then I'm done here. Let's move these guys over. See if we can sneak in one more here. Nope, almost. I think we got it. Hey! I knew it. I knew we could do it. Oh, that's actually 2. My bad. Oopsies! My bad. Alright, there we go. There we go. Everything looks great now. Not entirely, but that'll do for right now. Okay, so we got everything we need. Actually, I'm going to move the police headquarters over here. We still got enough room for it. Sure, why not? A couple buildings over here if we can sneak them in. No, not there. Alright, we're going to bring that over there. Perfect! Excellent! Up, and now let's go back to where we started. Okay, at least the ships are using it, and they're coming in less and less now. In fact, we're getting more cargo ships than we are, like, actual ships. Hooray! So they are coming into the harbor finally, so it's not that we can't use it. I don't know why they won't. Okay, so we'll turn that one back on. We'll let them have that one. Why not? Actually, I'll throw one final district for this area. Just cuz. Small little district. There we go. Alright, so we've made great progress here. So we're going to have to monitor what's coming out of our industrial zone. See if there's enough coming in, which I can already see there's not enough. But we can adjust as time goes on here. It's no big deal. that is going to do it for this episode here. So I think next time out we'll make a few adjustments. I see we still need more residential. Maybe we'll build up this area a little bit, and this one too, to some degree. And I think hopefully we'll get this area finally set up. I know it's been a long time coming, but we've had other distractions come in, so... Oh no, not the crematorium. Apparently we're burning bodies a little bit too hot. Yeah, we're probably going to have to enact a new, like, safety rule that says you can only set your, body burning to a certain temperature. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and I will see you on the next one. At least the fire department works. Whew. That's right. Get those trees. We don't need them all burning to the ground here. All right. Have a good one.